We are going to promote awareness to help endangered animals on land. To be specific, nowadays there are many animals facing the problems with endangered. For some species, they can only suit in a specific environment for living, but others can suit in various environments. So we should help with those animals. The community that we wish to serve is northern white rhino. Since northern white rhinos are endangered in the whole world, and there are only 2 females left, so we must start to protect them. The only hope for now is on researchers can save some of Sudan's, which is the last male rhino that died recently. Genetic materials and successfully artificially inseminating one of the 2 females rhino left. Therefore, as a human, we ought to protect their habitats and protect them from poachers.
There are some basic needs within white rhino that since northern white rhinos are endangered now, neither of the 2 remaining females can bear offspring of their own. Therefore, our last hope is on scientists who can save this northern variety by combining eggs from one of the remaining females and leftover sperm from Sudan or other males, and implanting the embryo into a southern white rhino. This procedure sounds simple, but scientists have never taken eggs from rhinos. If they fail, these animals will become extinct. What we ought to do now is to take every measure to end all trade in rhino horn in order to protect them from poachers. Otherwise, this kind of species will totally extinct. The consequence is not only our descendants won't have any opportunity to interact with this animal, but also affect our planet. We only have one planet, so we must preserve it, and this wildlife, include white rhino, that calls it home is crucial.
Historically, in the colonial era, uncontrolled hunting caused the main decline of the white rhinos. Today, poaching for their horn is the main threat. Their survival is threatened by cruel poaching for the illegal trade in their horn. At first, according to World Wildlife Fund, white rhinos are the only species of rhino that aren't endangered. So why shouldn't staff is such a big deal? The WWF states that actually both southern and northern rhino are genetically distinct subspecies, which means that they can breed with each other. And well, about 20,000 southern white rhinos are alive today. Poachers have hunted the northern subspecies to extinction in the whole world. Criminal syndicates link the killing fields in countries like South Africa through a series of transit points and smuggling channels to the final destination in Asia. White rhinos remain critically endangered because of rising demand for rhino horn. For some Asian consumers, particularly in Vietnam and China, they use them in folk remedies. Especially in Vietnam, there is a newly emerged belief that rhino horn cures cancer. As a result, there are only 2 captive rhinos alive.
One that's a tongue twister to say. There are 5 species of rhinoceroses. They're the second largest land mammal after elephants. And the reason why this subspecies, the northern white rhino, became so extinct was because in the 1970s and 80s they were largely wiped out due to the poaching crisis, which was egged on by the demand for rhino horn in traditional Chinese medicine and then also for dagger handles in Yemen.
Right.
And
so there was a big surge in poaching in the 70s and 80s, like you said.
Yeah.
And they actually started a bunch of new laws, international laws, to help stem like the poaching, but it didn't really affect the rhinoceroses as much from what I read. It stopped a lot of elephant poaching, but then actually by the 2000s there was another increase in interest in Asian culture to go after ivory and rhinoceros ones. So like it got back to like the terrible levels of the 70s.
Yeah. There is still hope that they could try and repopulate what is left using IVF for rhinos, which is in its very early stages and it has never been done before.
I don't think so.
This is in part why they created a Tinder account for Sudan last year to try and drum up interest, obviously not for a rhino match, but to drum up interest for more research into IVF and more funding, and just to raise awareness that this was the last living male northern white rhino. I mean, effectively it really did work, because this is part of why the story of Sudan has gone viral, is because so many people were familiar with him through the Tinder campaign that they ran looking for his mate, although he was effectively 45 years old, which is 90 in human years, so they weren't really looking for him to mate. He'd sort of retired from that.
Right.
But there is research going into IVF to maybe see if they could repopulate, although the estimates right now, the procedure could cost as much as $10 million. Although, there's it's worth it, Like, I don't know, this whole story's a bummer, Amir.
First, we define a goal which is helping northern white rhinos, avoiding them from extinction. Afterwards, we had discussed about the 5W and 1H and created our own inquiry questions, which referred to what is the need within white rhinos, where is the most significant part of this need, when and how did this endangered situation first arise, who is responsible for this need, who is impacted by this need, why does this situation present, how can we serve this community, how can we resolve this issue, how can our surveys solve problems. Through those 6 questions, we had a clear understanding of what we are going to do for the next step. Then, for the next step, we identify a global context for our community project. Well, we were exploring the 6 possible global contexts, which are identities and relationships, globalization and sustainability, personal and cultural expression, fairness and development, orientation in space and time, scientific and technical innovation. We chose the globalization and sustainability for our final global context because it focused on how everything is connected, which matched to our goal. Human is closely connected to animal, including rhinos. However, when some poachers and consumers decided to harm those rhinos, they brought devastating impact to this subspecies.
Nancy and I decided to help northern white rhinos by promoting awareness of endangered species within Swiss community. Everything starts with a small beginning. As more and more people are aware of this crucial problem, people will start to prevent harmful actions that will affect the white rhinoceros. Since poaching continues to be a problem, we will advocate everyone in the community to end all trade in rhino horn. We will create a poster in order to promote awareness to a bigger community. This is our final poster. We introduced the severe situation of northern white rhinos and also advocated the whole Swiss community to make some contribution. According to our classmates' feedback, they told us that each of them started to pay attention to this endangered species, since they hope their descendants do have opportunity to interact with this animal. And also the extinction of this subspecies will affect our planet, so they want to save the white rhinos. Some of them donated money for the In Memory of Sudan project, which we feel really delightful for their contribution.